live supercharged event. I'm joined today by Yeti and Lorenzo over here as we're trying to predict the price of BTC, bouncing around $68,000. Yeti, what's going on out there in the market?
Oh man, we dropped down. Hey, um, yeah, we were. I guess like we're bouncing back up now though.
Yeah,
But yeah, we crashed 66.
yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
was expecting to go a little bit lower. It's really taunting us now.
you were expecting to go lower, were you?
Yeah, honestly, I was like, oh man, we're gonna
Like
see like
58?
not yet, but I was like, is it gonna like start doing the tease of like, oh man, we saw like 63, like oh like 62, like we haven't seen that in a long time, like just
Yep.
start putting the panic out there. And I'm still worried that's where we're gonna go. It's like I haven't seen a single positive thing in the news about Bitcoin.
Yep. Well, the news is very much war at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, like I gotta figure out what happened this morning with like I saw this tweet that Frank posted in the Slack about how like Google's quantum chips or something might have like cracked the quantum standard. It was like something
What?
like that. Yeah. Like if you look in random,
Random.
and
I didn't check
I'm like a
random. I
little
didn't.
sensitive to this because, you know, okay, did hear rumors that someone was able to do this a couple weeks ago. And I was like really suspicious about it. And this morning, I, for some reason, was talking about the quantum standard without even reading that article or seeing that he had sent that. And I was like, oh, again, I would think bank accounts would be hacked first, 4-digit PIN code versus like a seed
I
phrase.
mean, when you click on the link, it says it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Like it's weird. Like, how does that, like, it got taken down? And for some reason, there's something about it too on Trading View right now, 41 minutes ago. Bitcoin quantum risk. Key facts Bitcoin quantum risk. Let's see. And this is a Trading View report. So let's see. Google researchers say optimized quantum attacks could recover Bitcoin wallet private keys far faster than previously thought, reducing required quantum resources and estimating recovery in minutes. What? Wait. Wait, do they mean like estimating recovery time in minutes? Like they think that they could do it in minutes? Like
I don't know. Is that with
theoretical.
like they estimated that with quantum computing they could do that?
I think so because it says Google researchers say optimized quantum attacks could recover Bitcoin wallet private keys far faster than previously thought, reducing required quantum resources and estimating recovery in minutes. I think they
I mean,
literally mean, like this is all
that doesn't
theoretical.
sound. Yeah, that's like oh, when we have these computers that currently
Yeah.
no one's got, people will be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
So
sound
they said
too
Google
breaking.
finds, yeah, there's a little more into it. So they found 1.7 million BTC P2PK scripts and 6.9 million BTC potentially vulnerable to quantum attacks. Dormant addresses can't be upgraded, and options for handling these coins are under discussion. Uh-oh. So they're saying like, hey, like there will be a problem because these wallets can't get updated or upgraded.
Why
So like
can't they be upgraded?
dormant addresses can't be. I don't know because they're just dormant. I think like maybe they don't. No one can upgrade it. There's no access.
Oh, so
Maybe
like Satoshi's wallets will be
yeah, like
like
a
wallets that.
P2PK scripts. So it's like the real OG like P2P thing that you would generate yourself.
That makes sense.
But it's kind of creepy because someone told me 2 weeks ago that this thing could be done. And that was already done.
Yeah, I mean,
I told you guys about that, remember? Like, I was like, I don't really believe that, but like, again, it's just coincidence. But
like, to be honest, I still don't believe it. Like, I've heard many people talking about it, but it seems like one of those like fad things that to talk about rather than grounded in much truth. Like, I obviously will eventually be able to be cracked, but I don't think that the encryption systems will lag behind the breaking systems with Bitcoin. As you say, like crypto has like better encryption than like most private databases, or probably pretty much all private databases. So yeah, like maybe like someone will develop it, but and also like private databases like are more agile to respond to it than a crypto chain, but I still think they're going to have time to respond to it. Like these are like some of the most techie people in the world that will.
We've been talking about it since 2020, updating the quantum standard for Bitcoin. It's like people are already doing this. It's in the works. Like, I'm not worried about that. Like, I think Bitcoin will always be safe. But like, what we have to do is figure out, I guess, these wallets that can't be upgraded. Like, I never thought about that before.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe it's a fun world scavenger hunt. Like, hey, like, first one to figure out quantum, encryption cracking, like, gets this grand prize of however many Bitcoin.
Fucking all of the all of the net worth of MicroStrategy, pretty much, just like taking Satoshi's wallet.
Cool. Like, you probably are the best at quantum computing. Like, you're probably helping out the world with that. So,
I mean, that would be the end of Bitcoin, I reckon, if someone like took just some random person got control of Satoshi's wallet.
So I guess it's gonna happen. So what does that mean if that's gonna happen?
I wonder how many people have like trackers on his wallet to like automatically put in massive shorts if it does ever happen. Because all you would need to move
Probably
is
a good
like
amount.
$1.
Oh my god, dude! I would set that up right now just to have it. Like, can you?
That'd be madness. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'd be like, put my house. You're like, put everything up in the escrow account though, so it can access it at like any time it needs to. Like, you're like,
that's gotta be so sad. Imagine having all the money like in the world to do anything you want, but you actually can't. Like, if he was alive, but you can't use the money or touch the money at all because if you do, it will all be worth nothing.
Well, you could just drain all the liquidity at once, I guess.
King Midas.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the full value of what it's worth.
No,
Yeah,
it would be nothing like it.
I mean, at least it'd be something, but.
But it'd be like $50 million. Never got to work again. So, like,
what could he even do? You have to like, I don't even know. Put out a tweet that he's gonna take out $20 he needs to pay for gas.
like imagine Satoshi was like a real guy. Like, he like one day he was like, "Oh man, I sent it from the wrong wallet." Like, he was just no, that thing has dust on it. Like, if they eventually move, if it's on a memory stick, then it's like in a dusted box somewhere.
Palm Beach Pete is gonna withdraw it all.
It's probably not on a hard drive. It's probably on a memory stick, right, Yeti?
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah.
You guys know who I'm talking about? Palm Beach Pete.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, dude, that's another one of these freaking psyops.
Yeah. Dude, he's the clone. He's gonna withdraw all the money.
It has like the Palm Beach Pete thing. Like, I don't think that guy's Epstein, even though like he's
I don't think so either.
in all
I
the
don't think
same
so.
areas, and they say he looks alike or whatever, and like he's in, he's
He
at
drives the
his
same car.
mansion or he's at like the planes where he is. Like, I think he's just good at marketing himself now, and he's like generating up a bunch of hype for it.
Yeah.
But if it also does feel like a Jeffrey Epstein, like Jazane Maxwell type of Reddit 4chan like confusion psyop too. Like they love that
Eddie,
type
look
of
up
stuff.
Palm Beach Pete.
Like if I was Jeffrey Epstein and I was bored right now, like Palm Beach Pete would be a really fun project to like manage if you were like, oh, I just want to mess with the world and stir something up. Like I want to feel like the good old 4chan days.
No, Jeffrey Epstein's gonna have Palm Beach Pete make everyone believe he's Palm Beach Pete, and then he's gonna get rid of Palm Beach Pete, and then he's gonna pretend to be Palm Beach Pete. He's gonna clone his clone.
Talk about Palm Beach.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the best post. I'm gonna send you something. This is how freaking good 4chan can be about hacking the brain and like getting things pushed into society and then actually being used by the party that they're like against. I can't share it on the stream, but I'm gonna send it to you guys.
You can get Palm Beach Pete to do a cameo.
I think
All right, check this out.
Pay him to do cameos.
Check the Slack when you have a chance.
that'd be so funny. Like someone's birthday at the company, and you send like their cameo in general. we got Epstein to send you a cameo.
People would just think it's AI, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think AI kind of ruined cameos, right? Probably.
Yep.
Just read that post I sent you. Like that, for some reason, is like what Palm Beach Pete reminds me of. Like, just your ability to create the psyop online that like someone eventually adopts as like their own identity, and like it was actually used like as like against them.
Wait, I found.
Like that's not the
The
best
comments are
example.
funny too.
That's the type of stuff that like they were stirring up on those sites. Like they were just stirring up endless conspiracies all day long. Because it also like if you heard the crazy stuff they were doing, like it like invalidated it because you could go and say, oh, like look at all these conspiracies these guys are saying. Like it's probably just one of those, like it's so out of the ordinary, I don't believe it to be true. And then they just stretched it further and further and further so that you like stop questioning. You're like, oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Like none of this could be real. But I remember
Palm
one
Beach
of my
Pete is just trolling everyone.
yeah, like I don't like that guy. Like why does
He posted a video. He was like, him in his convertible, and he was like, with enough money and the right friends, you can cover up anything. And like, just people were commenting such like hateful things. They actually believe him. It's the perfect cover up if he's Epstein.
It's not the perfect cover up to come out and be like, hey,
Everyone
everyone
believes
looks like
it's Palm Beach
Epstein.
Pete.
Yeah, but
Everyone believes
why
it.
not
If
like
he's Epstein, it's the perfect cover up. Nobody thinks he's really Epstein. So
No, it's the perfect
way is
psyop.
that the perfect cover up.
He's not Epstein, but it's like a good enough thing that like the team of Redditors and 4chan people would draw up just to create like a fun distraction.
I reckon I could do a cameo for Mufasa at the moment. Ready?
No.
Simba, everything the light touches will one day be yours.
That's my favorite part of the movie.
You see the comedian who was making the joke about the Lion King's song? Is like, oh look, it's a lion. He got sued.
Yeah, he
by
got
the lion.
sued.
He got
Yeah,
sued.
yeah.
Oh, he
That video was
he
so
said
funny.
he said like that's what they said in like Swahili or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh look, it's a lion. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh, why would they sue him? It's so ridiculous.
I don't know. They're just mean.
Disney just loves suing people.
Yeah.
Something's up. Something's up with Disney.
That is for my
Lorenzo got quad code shirts today. Yeti.
What was that, sorry?
We almost got Claude Code shirts today. Lorenzo and I, we saw these shirts. It said Claude Code, and we're like, oh yeah, I'd wear that out.
Imagine the hate you would get from actual devs.
I know, until they use it, they're
I
like,
reckon your phone would be hacked everywhere you go.
Only dudes are talking to you. You go out on that. You were
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this cool shirt out to like the bar, and you just every time you turn around, there's a new dude who wants to talk to you.
Hey, I don't go
Go
out
away.
anymore, and I'm happy. Honestly, that's all I would want to meet, though. I just want to meet like other founders and cool people.
Yeah.
I have no
There's like a
interest in
girl
small
wearing a
talk.
Claude Code shirt.
Like, I have no interest in small talk, so it's like, if a dude came up to me and talked to me about my Claude Code shirt, I'd be like, success. I'd be like, all right, let's hear what you're using. Here's what I'm using. All right, what have you built? All right, let's like share some prompts together.
That's prompt max.
Yeah. It's like that could be a meme too. Like two guys in the middle of the night texting each other like, oh, like you want to share prompts? Like, all right, like this one's really private and sensitive, but like don't share it with anyone else. I'll send it to you. They're like, oh, this prompt is so good.
You promise you're not with anyone else? Okay, here. I said no.
And then you find out, oh no, he's sharing the prompts with everybody.
Make a plan to make $1 million.
Those ones are so good. I really didn't even think about those posts like that, Yeti, of like everyone's who's like, oh, do this Claude bot, like, hey, test this out. And like you're giving someone a bot that like literally runs their money into the opposite side of your strategy.
Yeah.
Like I feel messed up. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's going $1,000. Like they put it on and it's just like losing money.
Even like the ones that are like, oh, copy trade this, like, you know, like they're like, how good is that for the person that's put on the, like, you want to be copy traded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's people that would have like spent a bunch of money getting an account to win, because then once it's at a certain point, and it can be, you know, people will copy trade it, then it's like going to be profitable just by buying and getting copy traded and selling out.
And it's like, it's such an interesting way to redo that scam, because like before it would have been like someone streaming them buying meme tokens, and then they're like, you know, dumping on like their community, or like they're buying it and then everyone comes in and then they like get out of it. But now they like simplified it so like you could just do it as your bot, and you post it on Twitter and you're like, hey, copy trade me, and everyone's like, oh, this is great. Like all those KOLs just moved on to doing that afterwards. Oh man. Wait. That's what happened. I'm like, why is my thing not trading during like these great times? And it's because I gotta adjust my stop loss. Like my stop loss, because I sized up, is like at the amount of like what I could lose from one bad trade. And I'm like, these are the prime hours it should be trading. How do we make crypto accessible to everyone again? Like if like would it be like the mainstream product, like another BlockFi? Like, one of these like fintech, high yield earnings accounts, even though, I'm not really about the centralization of the money towards the Fed. And I think but like, something like that gonna be enticing for someone to leave a bank or like that only be good for like, the Gen Z, like the people who maybe had a college bank account, never really got into banking.
Yo.
And if you get a debit card off of this.
No.
I reckon the way it'll happen is like without people realizing it's happening to them. Like just like systems using it because it's like more efficient to, like their car registrations and stuff like that. And then once they find out they've been using it and maybe have like some of the toolings to use it in other ways, then they might explore out from there. Or in how it's happened previously a lot with like just like a number go up kind of media attention, but combined with like not some like enormous fucking liquidity grabbing scam going on during it, like the Ponzi-nomics in 2021 or meme coins in the latest, like it just like, yeah, like, and there'll always be some attempt at it, but maybe like with some better regulatory kind of guardrails around shit like that happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I reckon the main way will be just people like getting to use it without like like playing games and without realizing that like like off the grid did. I don't know if they're still really even going, but I thought theirs was pretty successful in just like you had Web 2 players not even realizing that their skins and stuff were like actually NFTs that were tradable online and in marketplace on NFT marketplaces and stuff like that. So like where like you and maybe like I think some of those players would have gone like, oh, there's this world there that I haven't explored. I'll now that I have this small foot in the door, I'll explore it out further.
Yeah, I like that type of stuff. Like you could do that, like just with if you're sending like not Wells Fargo, I can't remember the name, MoneyGram. If you're using MoneyGram, you're sending money back to your family. Oh, like hey, we're charging you less fees because we're doing it on USDC, and like you can give us your cash. We're gonna issue this like short-term loan. Or like we already have your cash. We are the one who's doing the settlement. So like we know we have it. So we'll send this on over. It's fine. Like that would be the easiest way. No one would even think twice about it. They would say, hey, we lowered fees. Oh, this is cool. It shows up probably in the same amount of time, but
yeah.
That's gotta be some like AI photo, bro.
Dude, the thing about Pump Fun was interesting though.
I don't know how to
Like, what in 2024, like the average like Solana token holding period of 1 day, and then like 2025 it was like 100 seconds, and then 2026 it was like 53 seconds, which is like insane. Like
It was what? Sorry.
So like there was a thing that
Ah.
Frank was about like the
I did
average
see that.
holding period time. It's pretty funny. So like I think in 2024, like before Pump Fun or maybe at the start of it, it was like a 1 day. So you were holding a meme token on Solana for 1 day was the average holding time. And then in 2025, it went down to 100 seconds. And then in 2026, it went down to 53 seconds. So like people are literally hopping in a coin and being like, nah, it hasn't gone. I'm out. You're just out in 53 seconds.
Isn't that just wild?
Dude, it's our fault. Like, it's literally our fault. It's like we've created this expectation with all these crypto users that you could just like get money or it'd be like that easy. And like the reason is because so many of these products wanted users, and so they kind of like a VC will burn cash to try to get users in on the door. So a lot of these products gave out like, airdrops or free rewards, or made it easier for people to trade, make money and stuff like that in the beginning. And so like people's expectations were like, oh, like I should be getting, a lot of money. Like this thing should be making me money instantly right away. So like we train this like instant gratification of like, oh, I'm always getting good deals. I'm a smart trader. And like everyone's just expecting this like get rich quick. And so like when it's literally not happening now, I guess in 53 seconds, it's like not enough.
Yep.
Like I think the majority of crypto users are almost delusional now. It's like, how do we expect anything to happen if we're only holding it for 53 seconds?
Well, yeah, I mean, meme coins are obviously like a
different
like
situation.
yeah.
But it just shows like the level of how everyone's so to scare each other and pull the rug out, and everyone's so jumpy, and like the trust has just got down more and more.
Yeah, and everyone is in it for like there's like everyone's in it to make $1 rather than like to use something that betters their life, or like it's like all about like buying a token so that you can sell it later at a higher price, which is like a totally unsustainable kind of thing because you'll get people that you'll end up with a consolidation of wealth, and so like new people coming in will get burnt. Some of them will win, but you're going to burn through all of your people, and then you'll end up with some that extract out of it, and so you end up with like it's like a minus sum game, because like you're getting people that are taking that wealth out and buying yachts. Like, but yeah, it really needs like proper like use cases that better people's lives rather than just like people trying to quick flip for it to be a sustainable thing, which it will. Like I believe like like the tech is able to do that, and there are things that do it, but yeah, the vast majority of people in crypto aren't there to use those things. I feel like this is kind of like still in the almost like airdrop farmy kind of stage of crypto, where it's like people are here just for a profit, and that allows people to develop these products and have an audience there to test them and to do all of that. And so they're useful in a way, but really they're not the audience that crypto will be for.
The other thing I was thinking about today, it's actually through talking with Brian and Felicia, was it's funny to see like people's reactions to AI. You know, because some people are like, so against it. Oh, I don't want to hop into it. And then some people are using it right now. They're having a great time. It's, they're using it every night. It's like an addictive experience right now. And, some people are never going to come on to it. And I was like, thinking about it today, I'm like, damn, there's people who still aren't even on like Facebook or email. Like, there's people who like still refuse to like text out there, like,
Yeah.
thinking in my mind, like, imagine if the guy like refuses to use AI in the future.
Like sending letters in the mail.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a little ridiculous not to be using AI in the future. Like you're gonna sound like one of those people, like, I don't use email. I'm gonna write you a letter or send you a telegram.
I whittle my message into stone.
Yeah. Oh, hit you up, pigeon. Like, hold up, I just lost my great pigeon. I need to train a new one. Talk to you in 2 years.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that guy's gonna sound ridiculous in the future. Oh, I hate AI.
My Bitcoin cards are starting to like get a little weird. Like they're like a little peeling on the edge a little bit.
Oh, yeah, right. Hand in hand with the price decline.
Can't have anything nice. Oh my gosh.
That's bizarre because, like, playing poker with you, I would have thought they hadn't been used.
Yeah. No, you're so on, bro. You're so good. You're so good. No, okay. Matt, when can we do this? We need the whole. No, I don't. I want everybody.
We can do it. We gotta set it up though.
Like Thursday after stream. Is
Yeah.
that a good time that works for people?
Yeah. Yeah, my chart was beautiful, and then it got crushed. But it's not like actually crushed. It looks like it got crushed, and the reason is I scaled it up right after the best window, because it's like I'm scaling it. I want to make sure it works. It runs at 9 a.m. usually till 12, and usually I make my edits in the afternoon always, which is a bad pattern because the afternoon to Asia trading hours is kind of dead. And so I always make my edits. It goes into the worst trading times. It draws down and then picks back up usually around 8:30, 9. And then 6 in the morning to 12 in the afternoon is a great time. But I keep making a mistake where it's I already had my big win for the day. And then I changed the, how I'm scaling it. So I have the same win rate. Everything's just still holding up, but it looks like things changed and went bad, even though they didn't. It's just when I changed the win rate was a bad period.
Yep. Whoa, Ace must have put some big positions in that game. You were 2x but won $30.
Oh man.
Must have been
Must have been
playing big. Sorry. Sorry about that.
He's on a 2x streak.
Oh, well,
good.
that's what he must have just won that round.
Yep.
What was he? Maybe he's going for the
The big
early
dog.
precision pot.
He's going for the 5x. $7.79. Spend 100 to get there.
It sucks that like it can't just like take control of your computer yet. The agents and like like look around the browser and you can see it moving around and clicking on the stuff so that you can kind of see what it's. Because I
Do
want
that?
it to. Sorry,
Like you can do that. Like
You
Can
can
it?
do that with
and you can.
Yeah.
Can you? Yeah, right.
Yeah. the MCP. Yeah.
yeah.
And you can see what it's so you
Yeah.
kind of have the context of what it's like, and you can be like, show me what you mean when you're saying this.
Like you can watch it move around and click different things and research people,
Yeah, right.
things. Yeah. Dude, I actually suck at this game. It's not funny. I keep like redepositing thinking something's gonna be different. I just suck. I actually used to be good though. Like it was.
You know what? It is.
I've been struggling to collect live 1 hour data though, because every live game I enter in on the 1 hour, I end up like restarting or changing something in the bot, and then it doesn't record like the 1 hour trade properly into the CSV file. So I'm trying to find activity for it, but I have that problem where my account like doesn't have the real stuff.
Mhm.
Like, my history for some reason only has stuff from 5 days ago.
$72x.
What? No. Who?
It was Tressa.
What?
It was Tressa.
Tressa.
I assume it's some kind of Egyptian pharaoh
Hmm.
from the lack of vowels.
I looked it up and your search did not match any documents.
What didn't?
The name.
Oh, yeah, right. How confident are you feeling about your Iran bet in the 4 hours you've got left?
Not confident.
Not
Dude, I wasn't confident that it was gonna happen. I just thought there's a good chance that it happened. I knew it was still very low chance. Like I would have
okay, yeah.
I would have bet more likely than not that it would have happened. But I said
Yeah.
it was better than a 1% chance that there was.
Yeah.
Or how the sentiment was like 0.9% chance.
In 2.5 minutes, I'll have to get your take on. Two games left.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't believe there's 2 games left. Why?
I'm so confused. What's the name for like if you're trying to trade oil on Coinbase, do you have to do it in derivatives? Why does it only show me this month's data?
Has anyone used like the Copilot that Windows comes with? I've never used it, bizarrely.
No. I've used the Gemini that Chrome comes with.
You're only using like Windows or Microsoft if you're forced to.
Yeah, I'm still on Windows, bizarrely. What do you guys use?
I'm using
Do you use email?
I'm using Mac.
Oh God, that's even worse. What do you mean?
I use
I
Mac.
thought you were going to be like, I thought you were going to be a Linux user and like have something on me, but
I
you're
use
worse.
Alienware.
You're
Yeah,
fucking worse.
Yeah, like, fully private, closed license system.
What's
Oh,
got to be the
man,
best?
you had
What's
me-
got to be the best for like processing power?
You had me full of shame there for a second, but shame on you.
Windows could be good as long as you're not using Internet Explorer on your Windows. Like that's where I would
Yeah,
draw
I'm
the line.
not.
If I see anyone using Internet Explorer or using Firefox, I just like
But also, like, I
even
don't
know what to say.
I don't expect anyone who's not like a super tech nerd to be using Linux. So it's like, what else
If
are you
you-
gonna use if you're not like on a Mac?
This might upset some users. If you're using Safari, even if you have an iPhone, you're still like just behind. Like you have to download Chrome.
If
Hey,
you're
bro,
using an
what-
iPhone, I think I'd.
Yeah, no,
using
I
Apple,
agree with that. If you're using an
No,
iPhone
bro,
at all,
I
but
use
if you have an
Safari.
iPhone, you use Safari, you can't say that you're like a techie, like technical.
I use Safari. I just checked. I didn't even know what I was using. I use Safari.
I just checked.
I
Why
just
would I
checked
have
this.
to
So
use anything else?
it's
It
just
makes no difference.
inferior.
It's the same thing. It's like integrated into everything. Like I don't have to worry about like
What's
oh,
it
like, is it
integrated into?
everything opens up in the default browser.
Oh, yeah, make Chrome your default browser. It's integrated the same way. You just have you get to use Chrome.
Now I have to download it and then do that. That's like
Yeah,
interrupts
exactly.
the flow. Like, for
that's
the
why.
exact
That's
same,
why it's a higher level than the stock basic level of.
for the
just
exact
using
same
Safari.
experience. Like
No,
I'm just gonna look up some
that's
random
ridiculous.
article.
That's a ridiculous take.
I'm looking up some random article online and that's it.
That is a
Like,
ridiculous
what
thing.
am I scrolling the
You're-
internet for on my phone?
No,
Like
you're
it's
probably a
links that
boomer too.
sent me that I'm gonna
You
open
can't
up.
say Safari is better than Chrome.
All right, we're gonna
No,
end this
Chrome is
stream
better.
on this one.
Just not.
Yeah, but Safari you can't get any like viruses though.
You also can't fucking look anything up. I thought.